Sam Squinch. All right, we're on a brand new metal detecting adventure today. We're close to the railroad, the old B&O railroad, and I know there was some skirmishing and fighting nearby, some camps nearby, Civil War camps. So my goal today is to find a couple bullets. And I'm finding some things, although I can't tell how old they are. Here's a couple pieces. I'm pretty sure that's like mostly lead, if not all lead. And I found this little doohickey, which is lead. It's got a hole in it. And this is lead, and this is actually a more modern fishing weight. I'm detecting with the Garrett AT Max today. I got a 0 program. Got the discrimination up quite a bit because we're right along the railroad. In fact, you can hear the train coming. So I just want you to be able to listen to what it sounds like in here. Well, there's another one of those pieces of lead right there. Some iron. That's a good squeak there too. This is a piece of lead. You can tell, you can see it right here. That's probably part of those things that explode when they put them on the railroad track, torpedoes. But I'm sure someone was using that for weights. And we had a good signal up here. Let's go ahead and grab this real quick while you're with me. All right, all right, so it's right there underneath that flower. What is it? Is that a rock? Oh, it's a piece of wire. A little piece of copper wire. You know, think about this stuff. It's copper wire. That could be from telegraph lines during the Civil War, before the Civil War. Not too much before, because they hadn't invented them yet, or much later. That could be an artifact. Well, it is an artifact, but we don't know if it's Civil War era. Look at this little toad that just jumped out. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Cute little thing. All right, so yeah, right here. I don't think it's gonna be very deep. I'll just poke around my finger just to, there it is. Nope, that's a rock. That might be it. Yeah, look, another piece of lead. That's really interesting. That's definitely a homemade sinker. Let's give him a little bath. That's ugly. Whatever that is. Some type of enamelware pot. That's a beautiful homemade sinker right there. Another little signal right here. You can see it's another piece of that lead, which they probably wrapped around some fishing line. Still hunting along, and I'm trying to get out in the water as much as I can, but there's so much trash. I'm gonna have to stick with a hard pan. You can see there's cans, and there's a tire, a lot of junk. A couple things I found. I have a hot rock. I'm finding a lot of, lids and cans and stuff like that as well. I did find this little doodad. I don't think it's terribly old, but I'm not, well, spring loaded, so it probably isn't. Just felt like there was something you could spin right there. Pretty much destroyed it. Wow. Good going, Chig. I did just find this little round ball right here. So that makes me think that it might be possible we'll find some more stuff. And it's probably fired, and that could be a small caliber musket ball, or more likely a pistol bullet. Nice high banks. Looks like it's going to keep going for a way, so I'm getting a little more excited. We're really excited when we find the first identifiable Civil War artifact. I hope you are too. Well, that's an old, that was an insulator, but that thing. It's an old snuff can. Nah, it's castor. There's a cat. Talking about those in my videos for like craziness. I guess that's just a glass jar or something. Maybe finding some bottles, but I don't see anything too old. Part of a shoe. Oh, look at all the trash. And these cobbles like this, these little stones, and everything is buried. Ooh, that's a mess, isn't it? Huh. Not sure which way to go. Well, I just started along the bank. I'm not so sure where I got out of the trash. That's an old muffler right there. Well, I just found a bullet. Unfortunately, it's a copper jacketed bullet, so it's not very old. Well, I mean, it could be 100 years old, but it's not 155 or more. Definitely not Civil War. I gave a good signal, though. Now, I know this doesn't look like much to you, but it was a nice squeak, so I dug it. And what we're looking at is the solder that would have been on a can. This is very, very typical of a Civil War era ration can solder. So like if I squeeze it, you'll see it's bendy. That's a good sign. That's probably the oldest thing we've found so far, except potentially some of those little sinker thingies that could have been older. I know they absolutely camped in this area, so maybe we're getting close to a camp, and maybe they pitched their trash down into the water, and their trash is our treasure. This could be belt buckles and bayonets in there. We'll see. All right, we got a bottle dump here. Doesn't look terribly old, although I saw yeah, I got some cool embossing on some broken ones. I saw an insulator over here that looked kind of neat. Little baby one, look at it. Check out this awesome little shoe buckle I found. Well, I guess it's a shoe buckle. It's definitely very old, like way before the Civil War. That's where some pins went through, and there would have been a centerpiece that's missing. But that's, you know, that's colonial area right there. Awesome. It's laying right on top too. Well, I consider myself officially not skunked today, because that's a nice artifact right there. Well, this is kind of weird. It's like a ball of leg hole traps. Well, maybe not a ball, but there's at least 2 of them. Isn't that weird? And it's got chains on it too. Like maybe someone had a double set at one time. Well, that was a beautiful big brassy sound. I don't think it's colonial though. That's right on the buckle right there. And I'll carry that one out. Well, I'll put it with the trap, which is right down there, and we'll grab it on the way out. Just dug a little blob of melted lead. I'm liking this spot. All in this one little area right here. And we'll keep at it. We've got a ways to go yet. Got a really nice squeaker here. Unfortunately, there's not enough current to go into water, but listen. It's not real big either, like that toilet piece or whatever that thing was we found. I'm gonna have to put you away and go ahead and grab it. Okay, it's in my hand. I have not looked at it yet. It was squeaking really good too. You see it? Oh, no, I don't see anything. That might be a piece of lead, actually. Let's put it over here. Is that it? Yeah, it's just a piece of lead. I don't know if that's a fired round ball or a melted piece of blobby stuff. You can see there's a sprue mark on it. Not a sprue, but a mold seam. But it looks more than just fired. Man, that thing was sounding good. It was high squeak. Now this is a weird little musket ball. Look at that. It's been fired, I would imagine. I guess it's a musket ball. Well, some type of slug anyway. Some type of bullet. Huh. That's pretty cool right there. So I'm just a few feet above where I found that musket ball looking thingy. And I'm starting to get some really good like bullet signals. I got like 3 signals right in this little spot. So I stopped to get the camera out because I wanted to go ahead and share it with you. And I got a signal there, and a signal here, and a signal there. And then I looked over in the bank. Look, you can see a mini ball over there. See it? Right in the middle of the screen. We'll go ahead and get that in a minute. But I want you to hear these. Take a look at this one right here. A lot of iron in here too. Somewhere in here I heard a good signal. Yeah, there it was, up against that rock. So let's go ahead and grab that. Everything's on this hard pan, so we should be able to just pick it up. Something that was in my hand. A little critter of some sort. Might be able to just feel it and pick it up, I hope. Nope. Alright, pinpointer. Kind of weird, you can see the bullet laying there over there. I moved it, whatever it was. It might have been in my hand. You know what? It might be a lot deeper. Yeah, whatever it is a lot deeper. Here. So I'm going to have to shovel out and dig that real quick. Just so it's going to be really shallow. It isn't. Yeah. Hopefully get it from there. You know what's in there. There it is. Is it a bullet? No? Yeah. Yeah. It's a bullet. Looky there. That is a fired Williams cleaner. One of the later ones. It's number 3. Definitely a Civil War bullet. Something else right there. I don't know if that's one I heard or not. That's one I'm hearing now. Alright, let's go ahead and fan it. I don't see anything, do you? What's this thing right here? No. Alright, it's off to the side. I probably moved it. Either that or it's under a rock. No, it's a little tiny piece of lead, look. That's probably either a fired pistol ball or maybe they cut it or something. I'm not sure. I heard another one up in here somewhere. That's my pinpointer. Alright, something good right here too, I think. Gotta move these out of the way. Oh, look, he's a bullet. Well, not so much well, I guess it is a bullet, isn't it? It's a flattened bullet, probably been fired. See if there's any more. Sounded like a bigger target than that, didn't it? Yeah, that's why, because there's another one right there. Set him down. Oh, this is awesome, man. Alright, here we go. Nice, another bullet. That's fired too. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute to, because this one little scene's getting long. I don't want to lose it all. And then we'll grab that bullet after we check. I think there's another signal right here too, so just hold on a minute. Okay, we have at least one more signal right here. And this must be where the skirmish took place that I was telling you about earlier. I don't know if that's deep enough to put you under or not, is it? I don't think so. Let's just check it with a pinpointer. Okay, still there. Buried a little bit deeper. Kind of pat it just a little bit. Gets rid of a lot of the silt and stuff. That's not it. There's some crevices in there, so it's probably down, wedged in there. Alright, let's see if we don't have it this time. We'll get the pinpointer back out. There it is. Another fired one. Nice. That's another Williams cleaner too. Alright, let's go pick this one up on the bank. After I put him away. There you go. I have to look over here real quick. Alright. There. I haven't touched that one yet. Awesome. See any more laying around up there? I'll check with the metal detector too. There could be a bunch of them down in these holes because a lot of times they'll just kind of like roll around with a flood and just drop right in them. I'm not seeing any. Alright, nice. I'll get back at it. Hopefully there'll be a belt buckle in here or a cannonball. Checked around up in here, didn't really get any more signals. That's where I found that one. But there's definitely something here. Kind of like right under the edge of this big rock. Let's go ahead and see if we can see that together. Not seen it yet. I assume it's another mini ball of some sort. See it yet? Alright, that should have gotten it. Move that one to the current. Alright, not seen it. Get the pinpointer out. Yep, right in that hole right there. There's like a little divot right in here. Or a little snake hole. Ow. Can't be any deeper than that, I don't think. There it is. I can feel it. Right down the bottom of it. I don't want to use a shovel or a pick because I don't want to hurt it. There we go. Look at that. That looks just like the other one. Now, when we're done today, I'm going to show you a picture of everything together because that is almost identical to several others we've already found. With that thing bent over just like that. Boy, that's strange. That's really strange. Well, even out here in the middle of the little stream here, there's tons of bullet signals. I'll probably dig a couple more. Well, maybe I'll just go. I'm going to keep moving on. I'm going to go up until I hit the bridge at least. And then if we don't find anything in bite between here and there, we'll come back and dig a few more bullets. That's nice. I know you guys get tired of digging bullets. I don't, but I want to try to find one really awesome item today. Although the shoe buckle was pretty cool. thing right here had a pretty high squeak. I'm gonna go ahead and dig this one together just in case. I mean, it could be a bullet, but it wasn't like a silver coin, but it sounded a little better or a little different than lead. Could be wrong though. There it is. Why don't you go under? No wonder it sounded better. Wow, that's a giant chunk of lead right there. That's a 69 caliber mini ball. That is a monster. I like that one. Let's see if we can find a couple more of these. Little fishies. Got a nice little signal right on top of the rock there. Small caliber fired bullet, probably from the Civil War, I would think. All right, so we're going to hunt around probably about another 15-20 minutes right here. I think there's a ton of bullets, especially down that way where I just found that 69er. We're going to come back, but I want to get home early tonight because, you know, it's the weekend and Lindsay misses me, she says. I don't know why. Nice big thumper right here, but unfortunately I already kind of mucked it up. So hoping it's just going to be like right on top of the rock. No, it's not crack. I might be able to see it. Let's go in there and look. That's a dropped sharps. That's a beauty too. Wow. This is an awesome place. We'll definitely coming back here if we ever leave. Don't hear any more. Well, here's a weird little find. This is a giant chunk of lead. And it says Pepsi Cola. That must be some type of printing block. Huh. Wonder if we'll be able to figure out what age that is. I can't read backwards very well. That's really cool, man. That's probably somewhat collectible. Pepsi Cola, it's the spot. I found this like a foot away from where I found that Pepsi Cola printing block, and this is an old hoe. I mean, that's ancient. That's like, you know, Civil War era before, for sure. What I'm going to do is, that's where I found the block, is I'm just going to hunt around this little area right here and see if I can find another one. That's pretty cool right there, though. Oh, there's the bridge. So we're at the end of the day. I'm going to go ahead and scoot. I mean, I know we could find some more bullets and stuff here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and save it. That way I can get home before it gets too late tonight and hang out with my dear wife, Lindsay, and Bobby Wobbs, and all the rest of the critters. Hope you enjoyed the hunt. I sure did. We found some good stuff. I'm really, really happy. We'll see you on the next one. And don't forget, don't say so much. We'll see.
And I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy.